because the Lord thy power loveth thee. That's right. Get the other scriptures. I think it's in Nehemiah. Yeah. Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 1. On that day they read in the book of Moses, and in the audience of the people therein was found written, that the Ammonites and the Moabites shall not enter into the congregation of God forever, because they met not the children of Israel with bread and water, but hired Balaam against them, that he should curse them. Howbeit our power turned the curse into a blessing. Now it came to pass, when they heard the law, that they separated from Israel all the mixed multitude. Alright. So we ain't supposed to deal with them anyway like that, like, oh yeah, y'all can receive salvation. Nah. Bunch of heathens. Now I'm gonna say this, you got Israelites, alright, because you got Jakes that's stationed over there in certain countries like Japan, Korea, China, serving in the military, alright, and that's dealing with the women over there and leaving children over there that might look like Chinese or Japanese or Koreans, alright. Those are Israelites. If their fathers, if they were fathered by a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, alright, that was over there. Or you even got jakes that just live over there, period, and got women of those nations. Like, for an example, Wayne Brady's, if he have children, alright, they're Israelites. Or Dave Chappelle's child, alright, he's an Israelite, alright. So, that's just another example. But we ain't supposed to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna become a Buddhist and all this madness because I'm dealing with this woman. Alright. Get this about Balaam. Joshua 13:22. It says, Balaam also, the son of Peor, the soothsayer, did the children of Israel slay with the sword among them that were slain by them. Alright. Alright. So, that just said that, but you can read it on your own. That's why Ammon and Moab and the children of Moab can't come into the congregation of Israel, because they hired Balaam, who was a soothsayer, alright, to try to curse Israel. But the Lord didn't allow him to curse Israel, but in fact had him bless Israel. Alright. Alright. So back to this. Judges 11:25. And now art thou any better than Balak the son of Peor, king of Moab? Did he ever strive against Israel? Or did he ever fight against them? While Israel dwelt in Heshbon and her towns, and Aroer and her towns, and in all the cities that be along by the coast of Arnon, 300 years. Why therefore did ye not recover them within that time? Wherefore I have not sinned against thee, but thou doest me wrong to war against me. The Lord the judge be judged this day between the children of Israel and the children of Ammon. Howbeit the king of the children of Ammon hearkened not unto the words of Jephthah, which he sent unto them. Right? And what example is established right here with Jephthah is that, if you're going to be teaching this, when people come up, they make statements like this king did, alright, you have to know the history, alright. And when he knew the history, he recited it back to him, and this is why he didn't listen, alright, the king of the children of Ammon, because he knew it was true, alright. So you gotta, that's just an example you can emulate from Jephthah, is that apply yourself in learning the history, your history, and also the history that Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, had dealing with these other nations, so that when these other nations come up and you tell them, okay, this is your judgment, you're going into slavery because you had us in slavery, or you gonna be slain with the sword because you A, slayed us with the sword, or B, you aided someone that slayed us, so you're accounted in their crime, so you going down. And then you show them their history, right? Either according to the scriptures or just their history in general, all right? So that's, that's something you can apply from this. Let me keep reading. Verse 29. It says, Then the Spirit of the Lord came upon Jephthah, and he passed over Gilead and Manasseh, and passed over Mizpah of Gilead, and from Mizpah of Gilead he passed over unto the children of Ammon. Now it said the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, came upon Jephthah. Now, for general gay nuts, alright, this demon, he like to say, oh, you niggas calling brothers half-breeds and bastards and stuff. Well, Jephthah's mother was a harlot, alright? But the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, alright? Here we go. This is Judges. I'm gonna go up some. I'm starting at 11. Read down. Judges chapter 2 verse 11. It said, And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord and served Balaam, just like we just read prior to Jephthah, them getting Jephthah to come fight against the Ammonites. It was going on, so the Lord gave them over to the Ammonites and the Philistines. And they forsook the Lord their power of their fathers, which brought them out of the land of Egypt, and followed after other gods, and the gods of the people that are round about them, and bowed themselves unto them, and provoked the Lord to anger. And the Lord and they forsook the Lord and served Baal and Ashtaroth. Alright, and the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of spoilers that spoiled them. And he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about, so that they could not any longer stand before their enemies. So when you read the scriptures and you find out who these nations are that you read about that oppress Israel, who they are today, or what their so-called name is today, then you should understand who's your enemies. Alright? And then you will understand, reading the history, that anytime Israel went off worshiping other gods, they were given unto these other nations, alright, as a means of punishment. Alright? Whithersoever they went out, the hand of the Lord was against them for evil, as the Lord had said, and as the Lord had sworn unto them, and they were in great distress. Nevertheless, the Lord raised up judges, which delivered them out of the hand of those that spoiled them, and yet they would not hearken unto their judges, but they went a whoring after other gods, and bowed themselves unto them. They turned quickly out of the way which their fathers walked in, obeying the commandments of the Lord, but they did not so. And when the Lord raised them up, judges, then the Lord was with the judge, and delivered them out of the hand of their enemies all the days of the judge. For it repented the Lord because of their groanings, by reason of them that oppressed them and vexed them. And it came to pass, when the judge was dead, that they returned and corrupted themselves more than their fathers, and following other gods to serve them, to bow down unto them. They ceased not from their own doings, nor from their stubborn way. Alright? So the Lord, the reason why we in captivity now is because our forefathers went off, which that was us, worshiping other gods, and we paying for it now. Alright? To fulfill prophecy. Alright? But the Lord's going to raise up the judge, being